Good morning, my friends. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya, Sidegigcrafts. Guys, I'm so glad you're here. We are going to be talking today about making envelopes. With Valentine's coming up, maybe you make a Valentine that has an odd shape or size, and if you have one of these boards and don't know how to use it, let's get it out. Let's go get one. Whatever. These things make life so much easier. If you don't have an envelope maker already, I'm going to show you how to use it, because we're going to make some fun little envelopes for our journal, which I have not sewn the signatures in. Guys, I haven't been in the craft room for a couple days, but this journal needs some ephemera, and I thought it would be cute to make some little Valentine envelopes to go in it. So we'll put this aside today. What we're creating is for that one, but we don't need that at the moment. So let's dig in and see what we got. Now, I wanted to use these in there. I thought these would make really great journaling spots, and I thought we could put a couple in there, but I'd like to put them in a vellum envelope. Why a vellum envelope? Because I've been watching Jennifer McGuire using vellum. Isn't this pretty? And I found this as I was cleaning my craft room today, and I thought, let's make some envelopes, put them in there. I'm going to be making, excuse me, oh my goodness. She's inspired me to make some cards as well, but let's start with some envelopes for this project. So I need to figure out, well, let's chop these up first. I need to figure out what size I need, and we'll start creating, and I'll show you how to use that board. If you've never used it before or would like to see how it's used, we're gonna do that. So stay here for that. I hope you guys are having some time to craft today. I'm not going to cut all of these out, but there's a couple I want to use. I want to use this one for sure. We'll use the rest for other projects, but I'm not going to cut all of these out right now because that would be boring. And I want to use this one. And I kind of want to use this one. So we'll cut that there, and there. We'll put the rest of these aside for another time. I might use them later, but I can cut them out later. So there. All right, I'm not going to put that too far because we're going to need it again. All right, so let's look at, I think I want to use those three. These are scraps for something else. Okay, let's look. Are these two the same? These two are close enough to the same that I would go with the larger size. So we're going to look at two sizes today. We're going to look at, this one is, we'll do this one first. 4 by 5 1/4. So what we're going to do, oh my gosh, hopefully my glasses will work. 4 by 5 1/4. So we're going to find 4 by 5 1/4 on our little chart. 4 by 5 1/2. That's going to be the closest we can get. Is 4 by 5 1/2. It says we need a piece of paper, paper size 7 and, oh my gosh, I can't read it, guys. It's so small. 7 7/8, I think. And then we score it at 3 3/8. 7 7/8 by 3 3. Okay, 7 7/8 square. So we're going to take our piece of paper. 7 7/8 puts us right there, that line right before the 8. 7 by 7/8. We're going to hold on to those strips because we could make cards or something beautiful with those. 7 7/8. So we got our square. And then it says over here in this column, the score line is 3 3/8. So we're going to put the edge of this at 3 3/8, which is right there. Take out our scoring tool. We're going to punch because we're all lined up, so we can punch right there, and then we're going to score right there. Okay, now you just turn this until this line, this score line, lines up with this arrow. See the arrow right there pointing to that thingy? You're going to punch and score. Do the same thing. Turn it, line it up with the arrow and that line, punch, score. And we've got one more side. Do the same thing. Line it up with the arrow and that, punch and score. Now we've got the basis of our envelope. Now, hopefully, when we fold this up, if I read it correctly, it's not if I did it correctly, it's if I read it correctly, because my vision, hopefully I read that right. We're just going to fold these on the score lines. You don't have to use your bone folder. Fold these on the score lines. We're going to do this at least one more time. Well, we're going to do 2 more times, actually, because I got to do 2 of them. 2 more. And then there. Now, also, oh, I forgot to show you this part. On the back side of this thing, if you put this in here, just line it up so that it fits in there, is the corner rounder. What? That's right. So you can soften up those edges, make them pretty. Put all of those in there. Then we can glue this down. And my glue is, I knew it was knocked over here somewhere. The question is, can I get it to come out? Oh, I love this little, this envelope punch. It's made things so easy. Other than reading, I mean, they're so small. If you see mine, I put a note on there about the most used. I kind of wrote over here, this is the size that I use the most for, this is the standard size card. So I wrote the envelope information right there for the A2, just so I didn't have to look it up every time. Now, this is Barely Arts glue. It works really well on vellum. You do want to make it go thin, and I always like to just kind of smear my finger through it, so that it's not beads, but just goes like that. And then it shouldn't show. And then our card, because we measured it, should fit perfectly in our envelope. What? Isn't that amazing? It makes it so easy. And then, ooh, we could do like a waxed seal or something cute on there. Or use use some ephemera, like heart punch outs or something. Die cuts, something cute like that. I was even thinking about making some like faux postage stamps with the vellum. I think that would be really cute. Let's put it that way so that that's in the front. Isn't that adorable? That's going in there. Let's do another one. So this is the bigger of the 2. I do need 2 of them. So this one is, it's going to be 3 by 4. 3 by 4. So we'll look on here again. We'll find 3 by 4, 3 by 4, 6 by 6, and 2 and, oh goodness, 2 and 5/8, I think. What did I say? It was 6 by 6 and 2 and 5/8. 6 by 6, 2 and 5/8. Because I got to do 2 of those. And I can get 2 6. I can get those out of this. I can actually get 4 of them out of this, but we're going to do 2. Actually, you know what? I might as well cut it. Did I say 2 and 5/8? I should really listen to myself better. That's my guess, because it's on the blue. I can't read it. It's too small. 2 and 5/8. I think I can actually, I wonder if I can get through all 3 of these. 2 and 5/8. Let's see if it'll go through all 4. Nope, but we could probably do 2. 2 and 5/8 right there. So I'm just lining up that edge to the 2 and 5/8. Punch it. Score it. Line that up on the arrow, that score line on the arrow. You don't have to look at the measurements anymore. Now you're lining up on the arrow. Punch it and score it. If you don't have an envelope maker, you need one. Line one up, or line one up. Line the score line up to the arrow. Make sure to get that right because it can make your envelope really messed up. And then score it. And I have messed up a few, so line it up, punch it, and score it. All right, now we got two at the same time. That's awesome. Oh, let's round those corners. I do like the rounded corners much better. You could use a different corner rounder if you wanted to. But we've got the machine. Let's use it. There we go. Two and 5/8. Why did I say 2 and 5/8? Because I was trying to remember that for those last two squares. That's funny. Just talking to myself over here. Trying to think if I have any Valentine. Oh, you know, I think I do. I bet I have something I could put on there. All right, we'll go ahead and glue those shut. You could also test your envelope before you glue it shut. Sometimes it's a really tight fit, but usually it's perfect. If measured correctly. Come on, glue. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Perfect, perfect fit. Just look at that. Isn't that cute? Glad I decided to do this. You can see how that glue disperses underneath there. And it does dry clear, so it won't show. That's one of the reasons I love it. All right, this one will fit right in there. So we've got 3 little journaling spots to put in there. That one I did kind of crooked, but you can see I folded it incorrectly or scored it just off. So that's why. That's my fault, not the maker. Okay, so we've got those cute little... What do I have? Let's see. I went through my Valentine stash the other day, and apparently left it in the other room, so we're not going to have those. What could I use? Can we find something different? Something that'll go in this journal, though. Oh, I know what we could use, you guys. We could use these. Look. I think I have 3 of them, too. I was going to use these in this journal anyway, but these are perfect. Look, wouldn't that be just the perfect right there? Let's do it. That wasn't my intention, but when I looked over there and saw them sitting there, I thought, oh man, that's great. Add some more fabric in. I just want to glue it on the bottom there. Now we could put, that's a great idea too. We're going to put some Velcro on there to make them close and stay closed. Put that there. This is going to be such a cute journal. I'm excited about it. There we go. Let me find that Velcro. let's see. When I've moved everything, where did I decide to put my Velcro dots? I think they might be right here. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. They're not there. What would I have done with them? Well, I'm going to have to do that later because I'm not going to be able to find it. Oh, I know. Right here. Silly me. Silly me. They're right here. It's still a minute. We're still within our window. Except that they're not there. Okay, guys. Well, I'm not going to keep looking for them. They're here somewhere, and I'll have to come back to that. It appears I have placed them safely away. I think I see where they go. Does this make sense to me? It makes sense, so much sense to me to put them over here that I didn't know where to find them. This isn't the ones I was looking for, but this will work. Okay. We're gonna make them smaller. We're gonna make these smaller. I don't need big old pieces. I've got a roll of it. Oops. A roll of the Velcro dots. So they're just little tiny circles. But these will work just fine. I'm sure they're tucked away for safekeeping somewhere. We're just going to go like this. My birds are happy babies today. I can hear them just chirping away in the next room. Well, actually across the house, I can hear them. Can you guys hear them too? I love them. They make me happy. We're still working on them, trusting. Getting better and better all the time, but they still don't want to come out of their cage, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'd like them to, but they've got plenty of room in there. What are they? But I go and sit with them and I hold them in their, some of them, sometimes they'll come out. It depends on who and if I can trick them to come out or not. They'll sit with me for a little bit and then they'll go back. All right, we'll push that down real good. And I just put that Velcro on the bottom on the paper, not the doily. I put it on here on the paper. So these will hold nicely if they want to put something in it. Something a little stronger, whatever. They'll hold shut really well. So it's a simple way to make something fun for your journal. Just use some of those cut aparts, make them an envelope that fits. Decorate it up. Have some fun with it. So what goes with envelopes? Stamps, of course. So let's see if we can make some of those. I actually have these sitting here, which is why I was thinking of that. And I was thinking, I also had that paper I wanted to use that had stamps on it. It's the, oh, did I put it down here? Did I put it over there? It's the, this one. And this is a Maggie Holmes. And I was thinking it might be cute to cut a couple of these out and use them as the paper, but then use the frame as the paper piece behind it. Let me show you instead of trying to explain it because my words aren't working. Let me get out my stamp pieces. Those are tickets. These are stamps. This is just one I have in my stash. I'm sorry, but I don't remember where it came from. And I thought, let's run a couple of these through the Sidekick. Got all sizes. I think this one's going to be too big for... Oh, actually, it's not. Some of those could go in there. Okay, this one's probably too big. Yeah, we'll put this one back. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's put these tickets back. We'll make a little less mess. And then, is this one too small? This one's pretty much too small. Oh, nope, too small. We'll skip that one. So, but this one, technically, I think this one's too small too. Let's just go with these three. I'm going to make a couple of these with the Sidekick. We're going to use some of that scrap that we cut off because we don't want to waste it. And let's make a few cute little stamps together. Just making some fun things for the journal today. Those. I use a shim in my Sidekick because it seems to cut better. I don't know why, but it does. I'll cut some strips that'll fit through. I'm not going to cut too many. I just want to make a few to add to these envelopes. And maybe a couple to tuck in so that somebody can decorate with them. So we'll just make a few. And there we go. We'll sandwich that. I've been packing up for this retreat that I'm going on this next week, and just, oh, I didn't cut that very well. It slid. We'll toss that one. We can do it again. Trying to figure out all the things that I want to take with me, and so I've been putting some things away. I'm going to do some die cutting. I've got all kinds of ideas. I just hope I remember to take everything I need for all the things I want to do. It's going to be, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be really nice to be able to just sit down and craft and not have any other responsibilities those few days. It's going to be great. Of course, I want to be able to still make you guys some videos. So hopefully I'll have some posted before then and scheduled. And I hope to do at least one from there to show you what's happening, how things are going. I do want to record something for you. It's going to be fun. That one didn't work too good. Let's see if I can finagle that one. I guess I could try to run it through, but I probably wouldn't get be able to line it up very well. So I'm just going to try to follow with the scissors to my best ability. And if it's not quite right, I don't care. There, that one actually popped out. Okay, perfect. Good enough. And let's do at least one more. I don't know why that one didn't cut well. It was at the edge, so I'm not sure. It should have been just fine. That one did great. That one did great. I didn't do any of this size. Okay, hang on a minute, because even though I said one more, we're going to do one more, because I didn't do this one. I'd want to do at least one of that one. And we'll do, I think most of them are this size, so let's do one more of that one. I think these will be really cute. I should probably do some on plain white paper too. or even this book page that's staring at me would be great. Should I grab one of those too? Let's see. I think this is, I like the color. I like the color on there. Let's try that. I'll do, will this one fit? If I place it just so, I'm going to try that. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll do some more like that or not. But let's just swipe that through once. Because that will probably show up better on those envelopes than this vellum will. And still give a vintage feel to it. So we'll try that, see how that goes. I might need that for something later, so I'll even save that. Okay, enough of that. Put this in the drawer. I'm kind of excited, guys. I'm going to fussy cut a couple of these out, but I don't want to do too much. That's boring. But I think I'm going to aim for this one. I really like this one. Or that one will work. Let's cut this way. This way. I'm trying not to ruin any of them. This way. And then this way, and then I think I can go pretty much straight down. Okay. And I'm gonna cut the white border just so that the bumps are gone. So it's got the white frame on it, but I'm cutting away the little stamp decorative part. Does that make sense? So it won't look like a stamp sitting on top of a stamp. It'll look like, see, it's too small. It'll look like that. And I'll have to cut it down a little bit more, it looks like, on the sides. Just a little bit, I think, will work. Is that cute? This one still has that frill on the top. I like that. I am going to ink around the outsides of it. There's more ink on there than I thought. I'm going to see if this will take any of that ink. It will, which is great because that'll help highlight it off the envelope. Make it stand out just a little bit more. Let's go ahead and glue that one on there. Well, this isn't the bottle I meant to reach for, but at least I noticed the tip wasn't there. But it's not going to come out because, you know, because I'm filming. When I'm gluing and I'm not filming, this stuff works perfectly. But no, not if I'm filming. Okay, this goes there. Right? Is that the right one? Yes. Is that cute? It's something different, isn't it? I like it. We can put these on here. See, I'm not sure I like the vellum on the vellum. That's what the part I was questioning. So let's cut. That's the same size as that. No, it is smaller. Okay, let's try this one. Just cut down this way. Cut this one. See, this is where I was wondering if it would fit on this one. Cut this back just a bit. I guess it won't matter too much if I have to cut the white off, because I can always frame it with the ink. I like that a lot. And then we'll put just a touch around here. This might be the better option for the vellum. I'll still make them because I think they'll be cute, but on the vellum envelopes, I think it needs a solid background. What you think? Yeah, I like that a lot better. I like that. Okay, so let's just glue this one on here. Actually, I think I want to put this one on one of the smaller ones, because that one could take a bigger one. That's right side up. Look at that. And then I have a stamp that'll look like it's been sent. So we'll do that when we're done. So there's that one. Let's do the bigger one on there. Should we put this one on there? Too big, so we'll cut this back. Oh, you know what else I could use, you guys? I've got those vintage butterfly stamps. I have a whole box of stamps. That'll fit on there now. Yep, that's cute. But we're already doing this. These are cute too. I like that. Okay, so that'll go in this one. Make sure it's right side up. Okay, let's get some of the scrappy trash out of here. And then, let's see, I need one more with book page. Let's see if I can get another piece off of there. I think I can. We just need one more for the envelope that we've already got. And let's use, which size was that? That was the little square one. Use this one again. Now you could use any image to go on your stamp. It doesn't have to be the Maggie Holmes paper. You could put any image on there. I'm actually scoot this one up here because I could probably get 2 out of it. So I'll save one to make later. Hold that together tight so it doesn't move. Excellent. Save that for another one. Let's find a picture. The piano. The piano is really cute. How about the dove or the swan? The swan is a rectangle instead of a square, but I might be able to make it work if I need to. I need to cut it smaller. Ooh, it's almost, actually, it'll work. Just do a little bit around here. going to be tight, but it's just on there. Okay, that's awesome. So let's glue this one on. This way. And then this is where I'm going to have to put you on hold for just a minute, guys, while I find that stamp set so we can finish it up. Be right back. All right, that wasn't as hard as I thought it might be. So this is one of my favorite stamp sets. I don't remember where I got it. I really don't. But there's probably about 1 billion of them out there that are similar. And it's got this little franking, and it's the reason I like it so much is it's got the rounded part so that you can line it up with the round part that you want. So when it goes on your paper, you can just line that up and it looks like it's been franked already, your stamp. So, let's do this. Let's do it. Let's use a StazOn, or my black ink is permanent. Again, if I can find it. Good grief, I should have done that before I got that on here. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. There it is, my archival. Works pretty well, and it's been inked lately, so that works out. Put it on this big old, didn't have to use this big old block. Didn't have to, but this is the one I found the quickest. And I'm on a timeline. I don't know. I gotta work. I gotta go to work today, so I'm on a timeline. I over inked this pad, so it's really juicy. So I want to be a little bit cautious how I do this so I don't get ink everywhere. But we'll just put this like that. We'll just commit and go there. Like I said, it's a little juicy. That's okay. I'll just roll it gently. Doesn't have to be perfect because, you know, it never is from the post office either, believe it or not. We'll just go in there. There we go. And then we're going to take this little round one. I don't know if it's right side up or upside down because I don't remember what it says. But we'll just go this way. We'll take what we get. I could test it first, I suppose, but that sounds like it would take work. And we're going quickly today, so we'll just go boop, just like that. See? Looks like it's been sent. I won't stamp this one in the ink because it's probably got a lot on there. We'll just do it that way. In fact, I think I could probably get a third print out of this one. Oh, I didn't. Look at that. There we go. That's good enough. They look like they've been sent. They're a little thicker than the post office would have done, but that's okay. That's just because my ink was so juicy. And I'm going to keep these out because I'll be making more stamps later. Actually, I'm not going to be stamping them though, so I'll put those up. Put them up. Just put them up. Because those I want to be fresh. And I'm going to show you what I mean. Since we've already got some cut out, I want to make a little seed packet. Actually, I don't need to make a seed packet, but I'd like to show you how. So I think I should. I'll put those there to dry. Now, if they're wet and juicy like mine are, it is hard for them to soak. It's not going to soak into vellum, but one of the things you can do so it doesn't smear is take a piece of scrap paper. I'll just use this one because it's right here, and just put it over and let that paper soak it up. Okay, it'll pick up some of that so it won't be quite so messy if you accidentally touch it. You can also apply heat to it, which I don't really want to do because I'm really bad at warping it. My thing gets so hot. So I'm just gonna soak it off there. Okay, just like that. And it smeared it a little bit. That's just because I'm in a hurry. I shouldn't be in such a hurry. Okay, so that's how you do that. Just do it carefully. More carefully than I just did. So I still want to make some of these guys. You know, what'd be cute too is to make if you're really good with your sewing machine, sew around them would be adorable. I don't know that I'm not good, so I'm not going to do it. But you could. if you're doing I could do the bigger ones, but these little pictures are so tiny. I probably couldn't really do a very good job with these. And my machine isn't all that reliable sometimes, so I'm not going to try. I really like those envelopes. I'm glad I did that. If you have an address stamp, that would be cute on the front of that too. Really cute on the front of it. I don't think I do. I'm not going to try to find one because I don't think I have one. But it would be super cute to just do that right there on the front. Or you could handwrite on there. That would be cute. My handwriting is terrible, so that wouldn't be cute. But if you've got nice handwriting, you might want to try that. I think I can just go straight up on this one. In which case I can go straight down on this side. My dog is snoring. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Got the sniffles. Okay. So let's just do a few of these. Just a few. Now I think I have some little vellum envelopes, but I don't think I'm going to use those. I think I want to make a little, not envelopes, I mean bags. I want to make a little seed packet. I'll show you how to do it. That's why I'm going to do it by hand, because I could show you how. But I'll also see if I can show you something that if you don't want to make them, you could probably put them in. Does this one fit here? Yeah, I think so. Just trying to do different sizes, different photos there. And this one can go too small for that one. Actually, I think that looks really cute. Okay, let's do this one. All right, so I've got a few of these little stamps that we can make, and I'll put these away for later. Those we'll do later, off screen, later on in my own time. Let's do a little, let me see if I have those envelopes right here. I know I used to. Let's see if I've moved them. I may have moved them. You could put them in something. Oh, these are actually paper envelopes. What? Didn't know those were down here. Oh, here we go. I've got little vellum envelopes. Aren't they cute? So those could go simply in there. You could put them in something like that. What is this one? These are little paper bags, I think. Little, yeah. Oh, actually, that's really cute. You put them in something like that. You could put them in book page. You could do whatever you want. Whatever your little heart desires, you could do that. But I'm going to show you how to make one of those, because I've got scraps of vellum sitting right here. Remember how we cut that piece off? I think we could use that and make one just the same. So we've got this piece left over, right? So it's really easy, guys. Fold it over once. Sorry, I've got like ink under my fingernails. And then this side, fold over. We don't have to measure it. You could do these any size. We're going to measure this, or fold it just so that it goes over the other one so that we have something to glue to. Okay, so we've got this part. We're going to fold maybe about 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch up right here. fold that. Don't glue anything just yet. Make sure those folds are down really good because those are going to be your guidelines. Now open it back up, okay? So we're going to cut this part off this side, each of the sides. Really easy. We're just getting rid of that bulk. You can go just above that score line and then go in right here just before that score line. So you're cutting out that score. You see that? Cut that out. Do the same thing here. You can go just before that, so it makes a little triangle, a little bit wider. And then cut this one. I like to go just above that score line so that you don't have the fold in there. Okay, so that's it. You've got this. Okay. Now you could take a pinking shears or decorative scissors along the top of there, and that would be adorable. And I actually have some of those right here. Oh. Right here. And cut. I've never used these, so I'm glad I thought of that. Just along this edge. And then we're going to take this and we're going to put a little bit of glue right here. You could use tape if you prefer. Fold it back, and then same down here. And we've got a little pocket bag thing we could stick our stamps in. Super simple. And then you could decorate the front of that if you wanted to. That would be awesome too. So we've got quite a few little things to put in our journal now. We've got 3 journaling cards. We've got stamps and a little bag. So you see a little edge on there with the scissors. Isn't that cute? Oh man, I just got ink on there because I touched it. But just be careful with that ink. Let it dry because I didn't. And I think I'm okay with that. You could always decorate over that if you mess it up. So there you go, guys. We've got some fun little ephemera to put into our new journal, our Valentine journal. Fun way to use your papers and your supplies that you've already got. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you'll be inspired to make your own. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Blessings and hugs. Love y'all. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.